Password.
It's me.
Password.
It's Sarata stupid. Welcome back, my dear. I will never forget those two. I was starting to get worried. It has been a lot of time since the last time you came.
I've got some issues to take care of.
I will never mind. Let's celebrate your comeback. We're going to your home, where you, as we say, John, best you're here is for you. Just tell me what you want to do. Baby, you want to agree, but for you, the same time will be. Everyone has placed their sins in my house now on Thursday Eve. Edom, bless yours, back secrets you see, but first you know that. Please, my girl, come here with me. Sit, please, sit down, I ask you, please. Tell me what you want, dance to a great. Come on, it's 10. Whatever you find it here. I got us the light in here. Shake him to enjoy for me.
What's up now? Are you going to be a singer now?
Up. Wait, don't make questions, remember that.
Well then.
But I'm about to wear Tolkien's corset and be on a stage with Doroth.
That will be worth seeing.
I knew you will love the idea.
Paco.
Tell me.
My nephew is giving me problems. I think it's time for him to get out of the way.
I can listen to you if you go so decent.
You need some accessories.
You didn't say a number yet.
Oh, 2.
Two? Captain, my Latin 2? Never less than 5. Definitely you have problems.
As I was saying, my nephew is not going to get out of the way voluntarily. He needs... I don't know if you understand me. A little push.
Edom, tell me the details. Don't make me ask.
I want him out. He's not used to me. Of course, it's complicated with a racing suspicious that could link me.
Sure, wait a minute. Well, Edom, here. Recently, we found out that the grater that my girls use has some little particles of glass, and one of the clients that loves to lick my girl ended up dying in a very bloody and awful way. I'm convinced that this, in drink or food, will do the same, but I didn't tell you.
And how long do I have to wait for it to take effect?
We don't make questions. Enjoy your bite.
And then she never put out a shell again without shaking it first.
Spiders and shells. Classic one. I also did that when I was young.
Well then, are we counting on you to help our sister?
What other pranks did you do?
I've been letting you evade the subject for a while. Now it's time you to answer me.
Fine. But you know what? You don't have to act as an adult. Childhood is a very beautiful period of life. It won't come again.
I'm not a child.
No? How old are you?
12.
You're a kid.
The only time I've let myself get carried away by a childish behavior was after losing my parents. And that ended up benefiting Hagata. Don't you think I tried to fool myself? That I didn't avoid thinking logically for months? Playing all day, as if I were still 5 years old. And meanwhile, my sister...
It's okay. It's not your responsibility. Remember, you're not an adult yet. I know you have a very good mind for your age, but that doesn't make you an adult. You will be soon. It will be the longest period of your life, and you will miss the childhood. There's no way back of it.
Adam, are you going to help us?
Come with me.
Swear.
Are you sure you want to do that?
It's a Manso.
Well, in that case... Whoa! What happened?
What? I'm stuck.
Awesome, isn't it? That's other of my peculiarities. I can vomit that sticky substance and place it into my hands and my feet, which are like shoes basically, and walk on the walls and roof. But it loses its effect so quickly that if I don't pay attention, well, you know what happens.
Me too! Me too!
Stop. You're hurting David.
I don't feel pain, I tell you.
Well, but don't you think he can hurt himself?
Kids are like feathers. It's going to happen anything to him. I kill him. I kill him. Oh, how quick you feel confident.
David, get down from Adam.
It's okay. What is he doing?
He's playing with your hair on a horse.
Oh, good feeding for your horse.
He will end up pulling off your hair.
You see, that's quite impossible. I can't even cut it. Everything I try to use to cut it down ends up being broken. I can't even... But it's fine. I can't even brush it, so it's always in this...
And what other qualities do you have? Do you need to eat?
I have to talk to you in private.
Wow. It's impressive every time you do it. Wow.
You will find 2 beds here. I hope they are comfortable to you. Sorry for the dirt. My powers can't clean up. I'm so sorry. David, it's time to sleep.
I'm not tired.
Oh, I see. Come on. Listen, Rodrigo. Your sister also saw things in Agatha's house. Thing is, she didn't want to believe that. Thing is, that the description was exactly the same as your brother's. As it was what I saw in Kay's house.
So, everything that my brother told me was real?
Really, really real. I'm sorry.
My brother suffers from nightmares, so I thought...
Don't blame yourself. The thing is, there are 2 reasons why these things could be at that house. One, and I hope that's the real one, it's because a witch lived before and opened some portals and let those creatures to live there. The other is that Agatha is the witch.
That's a very serious accusation. Besides, don't they say that witches eat children? Or is it a legend? Gaia didn't.
Wish it was a legend. But I'm afraid it's not. Actually, Gaia killed lots of children in the city.
Oh god.
Besides... What I wanted to tell you, I'm going to go with first. First, how do I work? As far as I know, this way. 5 senses. My sight and hearing had been enhanced. Now I can see in the dark as well as I could see in the light. And hearing well, I can hear things from very far away. That's the way I can hear neighbors, people walking on the street. But smell and taste, I am afraid that I am only able to taste and smell very strong things. Touch remains the same. Despite I can't feel pain, I feel like something is wrong. I mean, you can cut me and it will bother me, but it's not just a pain. The only way I can feel pain is if I go so far away from my legs, as you could see. Because otherwise, it will be like nothing for me.
That's incredible.
Yeah, well, vital functions. I don't need to breathe. You will hear me breathe, but it's something I do because I want, not something I need to do. And same thing happens with food and drink. I don't need to drink or eat anything, even though I could do it. But this body doesn't digest anything. So if I eat something and I don't chew it, it will get out of my body completely down there.
Ew.
Yeah, I know it's disgusting. Thing is, clarifying this.
And what about the reproduction function? I'm just asking if you can have kids, not about the process.
That can't give life.
What do you mean you're alive nor dead?
My heart doesn't even beat. It's like I'm a living corpse that doesn't rot.
That's why you crunch that much, rigor mortis.
No, that's because before being cursed, my bones were all broken and now I'm very like something like fixed up and broken at the same time. I don't know how it works, it's something strange, but that's why I sound like that.
How was the transforming process?
I'm not going to answer that. The thing is, what I wanted to tell you is that, let's see, I smell strong smells. Corpses rot. I won't be the only one to perceive it. As you can see, I couldn't let a corpse rot in my own house. As I didn't want any neighbor to notice. And because I didn't want to suffer that smell, I took myself enough time to separate everything that could be rotten from you know who. And as I told you, this body doesn't digest anything. But I chew, I mean, my monster form is huge. Everything makes the process easier. And then, after swallowing it, you know, pipes.
Oh, that's... Oh,
Yeah, no, it's awful and disgusting. It wasn't the first time I did it.
Wait, you did it more times?
Don't let my kindness and clumsy moments deceive you. I can be a really disgusting nightmare. You see, this house is known as a cursed house. People as Gaia is always looking for this kind of places to do rituals.
Shut up! Come on, when are we going to sacrifice this bread? Patience. First, we have to establish contact. We must look for the place with the greatest demoniac connection in this building and make sure we are seen. All powerful Lord of Darkness, we have humbly come to give you a present.
If you knew all the skeletons that appear mysteriously in the backyard, bodies that couldn't be identified. This house is not known as that because anything. But there was decades that no one came here. Instead, of course, when you came here, of course I wouldn't do anything to you. I hoped you don't see me as a monster now that I told you this. I'm not going to let anyone to touch a kid. All because of these kids I couldn't help from that. So, I'm asking for you, please, stay here and don't come back to Agatha's house.
Adam, it's not a good idea.
Explain yourself.
Will you kill Agatha?
If you're in danger, yes.
Many corpses related to this house. People is less skeptical these times. They'll find out what's happening. Agatha will come. Victor will talk. Everyone will come here, and even though you
They
kill
can
everyone...
come! They will come and then we'll find out what it's
You
like!
have been very, very good, Adam. Very good. Don't turn yourself into the monster they say you are. We can handle this without killing anyone. More peaceful.
So, okay then, what do you want me to do then?
Look, this is my plan. The wedding will be on 3rd of May. That day, you will be on the church. Hidden. And before the wedding ends, you will come out. Everyone will see you, and you will scream that you are Victor's ex-wife's ghost. And your name is whatever you want it to be. And you say that Victor married you because of your money. Same thing he's doing with Claire.
Why do I have to be a woman?
Well, honestly, I thought you were a female spectre the first time I saw you.
Oh, enough, okay, but Clara and Victor know me. They will...
People who go to mass are very superstitious. If you say you're a ghost, they will believe you, believe me. Then after that, you reveal that Victor is Agatha's sibling, and then you go after Clara, bring her here, explain everything, and then, well, she will denounce Agatha, Victor, whatever, and we will solve everything in that peaceful way.
That's the stupidest plan I ever heard.
Do you have any better plan?
Well, in order to kidnap Clara, I can go directly to Victor's house. Now that she is my second link, I know exactly where she is, so it will be easier to...
No, Victor must be discovered. He can't be free from his crimes. Do you know something else? Victor killed Agatha's husband. I've heard them. He confessed. And Agatha was very glad for that. And also he said something about passion, being alone together. I quite don't understand what she meant.
Come, let's go.
Adam,
Yeah?
may I ask you, how did you feel when your mother left?
My mother was sick. You were right. Her illness is the reason why I'm an only child. Actually, my father and I thought that she would recover, and for a while it seemed that, but then she got much worse. She could even walk. We let her stay in my room. My father was away, and I was in charge of taking care of her. I was 14 when, that day, I blame my father for years for not being there when we needed him. I was not able to get over it. 12 years passed when this happened to me. Gaia threw me after causing me to this house. I knew my father was having a party. Later, I found out that he has pulled his strings to give me this whole building. I was shot out a window and everyone ran away except for my father. He was so brave and asked his best friend for the shotgun. No matter how I tried to talk to him, he wouldn't listen to me. I raised my hand towards him as a sign for him to stop. With my hand raised, I looked at myself in the mirror.
Oh, no.
Damn it. Really, it has to happen the same thing to me twice. My father, my own father.
Oh. My mother used to say that when a friend cries, you have to hug him very tightly. It's not your fault, Adam. You know, that night, I saw David running away on the garden. I chased after him, and then my sister came with us. Then, suddenly, it seemed impossible. The house started to burn. Sometimes, I think that if we were at home by that time, we could avoid the fire. But other times, I think I was lucky of being out. And I feel awful when I think that.
My mother used to say that if she had to die 1,000 times as long as I was still alive, she would gladly do it. I'm sure you wouldn't have been able to stop the fire, and if your parents are somewhere, they will be happy that you survived.
I miss them so much. Everything that reminds me of them. I miss them a lot.
Oh, I know. I understand you. I wall up the room where my mother died. It's right next to the master bedroom. I never found the courage to open it again.
Why? Why does these things happen to us?
The world is cruel, little one, and we are but luck.
But why do men like us, so strong, clever, and brave?
Thanks for the compliments. It's strange to hear compliments, but to me, it's been a long since I'm here. I have to go.
Are you going to bury the prize?
You're always right, and you.
Good night,
Good
Eden.
night. Forgive me, Father. I wish things happened differently. I didn't want to. I didn't mean to. Father, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be. But son. Father, wait, my father. They must have moved in here. Oh, Claire. So here's the limit when I can be separated from you. Just a little more. Let me move forward just a little more. Yes, I feel you moving. Thank you, Clara. I knew you had met up with her again. Father, I wanted to ask you for forgiveness. I didn't know what will happen if I look at the mirror. I was so scared. I'm sure you were too. But you did what you had to do. Protect everyone. But if you had shot, if you only knew where you shouldn't, I know you will never forgive yourself. Just as I can't forgive myself either. You were right about so many things. I have a lot of time to think and, well, you don't think the same way you do on your 26th and in your hundreds. Now, I get to know how much you love me. How much you're so very good. You know, I have also been a little hard on someone. A little girl. It's funny, she doesn't know that thanks to her today I can be here. She is 22, Father. She's young, right? She still has a lot to learn. She is not a bad girl. I imagine how hard it had been sometimes to talk to me back then. I think feeling it in your own flesh makes one realize.
What time I died and all those watching? A ghost. It was time to see a ghost. I've been working on the graveyard for 50 years. I've never seen one.
Oh, I'm not a ghost. I'm accursed.
Cursed? What does that mean? I don't understand.
Well, let's say that I'm a person who had been cursed and now I look like this.
Then you're not dead. How how sad. I think I could find your grave here. Well, and what are you doing here?
Well, I left,
Never mind, I only marry dead people, that's all.
I was like, to being an undertaker.
Well, it's not that bad, you know. Women's gear are nicer, you know. But I have to say that the air habitant called me, It was a joke. Don't look at me like that.
Okay, that's fine.
Well, I leave you here with whatever you're doing. I have to go back to work. So, good night.
Bye.
What are you doing out here? It's freezing.
I felt like someone called me and asked me to be here.
It must have been a nightmare. Come on, let's get home.
Well, as I was saying, Clara, you're moving now. Oh, okay, I'll be back, Father. Oh, what a night. David, what are you doing? David? Oh. I want to run. I want to go on my own. But I'll never be. I'll never be. How stupid I look today. Hell. Hey, what's going on?
I told you. Those nightmares.
No, what should I do?
Just sing what my sister sang.
Are you serious? Singing with this voice? I'm going to scare him more.
Okay. Light has come now.
Okay. Light, no. Light has gone now. The wind singing this song. Sing it now. Where has gone the sky's light? Night has come now, you see. Has come now, come to me. Oh, Victor, you damn. You and your pervert aunt. Ring your wedding. Sounds nice to me. I'm coming after you, Von Goulet.